Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Officer Jaxby, and this is Farming Sim 22. This is our series on the farm. Sorry, it's been a few days since we posted anything. I know it just kind of. This is the month of October, and I think you start in August. Yeah, you start in August. Well, when the game first came out, we started the night the game came out. Don't remember if I think I may have posted a video the night it came out. I don't really remember. But anyway, it's been a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Had a bunch of other stuff in front of this one at the moment. But anyway, so you're looking at Farming Sim 22. I think we've already covered that. And pretty good game so far. I just checked my Steam hours, and I have almost 30 hours in the Steam in this game right now. I know it's kind of odd because the seasons this year. It's not the first time that I've played seasons on here. Seasons always has been a mod for years. For those that are aware of that, but I've played it for a while. On FS19 and stuff like that. First time that it actually came standard in a game, so that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, it's kind of slow if you play it realistically, and we're trying to play it realistically for the channel. But anyway, it's month of October. We are 1 day month, if that makes any sense. So there's only 1 day per month on the channel right now. We might have to eventually extend that, but right now it's more than enough time frame. And with that being said, we are off to do some contracts, as you've seen probably right there with the intro. Definitely you're going to have to do some contracts if you're going to play this game realistically, because it's pretty pricey to play it realistically if you're hiring helpers and stuff like that in the game. And man, it's I don't know. Money doesn't come free here. It doesn't grow on trees on Farming Sim 22, that's for sure. But it's working pretty good, though. I mean, I'm able to play, and I'm trying to get to that point. Oh, there's a bunch of trees. I'm trying to get to the point to where, we're able to buy some fields, and I don't know. I know eventually it's gonna just click, and we're gonna be right where we want to be. But at the same time, I really wish it would hurry up. But anyway, enough of that. This is field number 69, doing a sowing, I think, barley for this gentleman or whoever this field may be. So contracting is definitely the best way to make money during your downtime, or it is for me anyway. I mean, I'm like I said, I don't have a whole lot of hours in the game yet. I feel like I do, but I really don't. But contracts works for me and my farm right now. I have one big field that we've already harvested, and you've probably already seen that if you're following along the channel. If you haven't seen that, we've got, I think, 3 parts already up on the channel. Go back and check those out. But this is part 4. So it's basically where we don't have anything to do. I mean, we could just sleep and go straight to the month of November, where I think we have a cotton field that needs to be harvested and a sunflower field that needs to be harvested. But I don't want to do that. I want to play every month, kind of get the best of the bulk of this game, type thing. So yeah, we're basically here just having to do some contracts. Field 69 here, sowing barley for this guy. And I'm not going to show you every inch of the contracting, but at least to the point of, you get the idea where we're getting our money from here. And so we're going to try to move on. So go find something else here. So back at the farm here, while, I am finishing that field, but, is what it is. We're, as you can see, our money jumped around a little bit there. It's good. We needed money, and we've done a lot of contracts today. Of course, the one you just watched has been completed at this point in the video. But as you can see, the field here to the left was corn, I think. Yeah, it was corn. And we went ahead and plowed it up, or not plowed it, but we harvested the corn, sold the corn, and have already basically took care of everything there. But I don't want that field there anymore. Oh, watch out for the spikes, man. I don't want that field anymore there. We're going to use it for some buildings and stuff like that. So, also, I had leased this little trailer there that was kind of a uh-oh. I didn't realize. I'm trying to find the other tractor. There it is. The cows there produced the milk, and we were up to like 1,000 liters. And so I'm like, okay, let me try this. See how much money we're gonna make off of it. So we didn't make hardly anything, like $700. So it was a waste of investment there. But I only filled up that trailer only like that 5%.
Probably should
so
be, I would think, about $20,000, close to it,
if we were able to fill that tanker all the way up and the price stayed about where it was when we sold it just then. But anyway, that was a terrible decision because we lost money because of the trailer was like $1,700 to rent the dumb thing. I didn't do the math on it. I didn't think about it. I just tried it. Unfortunately that's kind of what I was involved in there. So if you're watching the game and you're kind of trying to figure out if you want it, I would at least do a little bit of research on the cows before you just dumped head over heels into that. So all the equipment you see from my cattle is leased because it is very pricey to get it going, but I wanted that going on the channel quick as possible, and we went ahead and did it. But we got a small lawn. I mean, but at the same time we still could increase that lawn some more if we absolutely had to. So anyway, 72,000 sitting up there. Gonna take this guy back and gonna get rid of this guy, and then we're gonna actually buy a sprayer, something we need on the farm. I originally, when first episode or first part, whatever it was, we bought a sprayer, but I messed up and bought the wrong one. I know. I made a lot of mistakes on the farm, but hey, it's been a while since I played FS19, so I was basically a newbie again at this game. Anyway, so I had bought a sprayer. It was wrong. It was just a tank. It was just that extra tank that comes with the things. Anyway, I don't know. I forgot all about it, but anyway, we sold it back. And now we're trying to get a sprayer here. Got a few pieces of equipment I need to check in, though. This tanker being one of them. And you can see, yeah, I've got a ton of equipment being leased. Not the best idea in the world, but I mean, hey, I'm trying to get my cattle farm up and going here. So it was a huge investment. I don't know, it's a couple $100,000 maybe. Just the thing alone was like $75,000. So anyway, I'm not buying a plow here. I'm just checking around on some stuff. It's just things that we really do need, it very much so eventually. But and another thing, I don't know why we have two of these, but we do. So that was another I made a lot of uh-ohs. I'm sorry. Anyway, gonna get this one checked back in, and I will get a sprayer, and I'll be right back. All right, got the sprayer here. Unfortunately, I am leasing that tractor. And the reason why I had to buy a tractor was we needed the narrow tires, or we needed a tractor with some narrow tires. I don't really want this type of sprayer setup. I actually want the actual spraying rig that all it does is sprays, because these are not big enough for the fields that we are going to go for. But right now, this is going to be fine. I did purchase this one. This one actually will work for us on some of the contracts as well. So over the next month, I feel like we're going to get a lot of contracts for spraying. So hopefully this thing will come in handy and save us some money. Anyway, is what it is. Right now, when you first get back going on the farming game, I don't know, a new farm is hard to get off the ground, and it's very time consuming. So unfortunately, but we're gonna go ahead and fertilize these fields here. This is a grass field. You can see it's 0% fertilized. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do all of the fields that I know that are mine that need to be fertilized. So just hang out, enjoy, watch this with me. We'll play little tunes here on the side. And after all that farming, you need to take a little break and look at some new equipment coming out. This is on the modding community online, FS22. I don't know if this is I'll show it in a minute. I don't remember what mod this was when I was looking at it, but yeah, that's pretty much it right there. As you can see, that's something that I got my eyes on. That is a good looking mod right there, FS22. Someone's got a nice Ram 1500 in there, pulling a little small trailer, like a horse trailer of some sort. That thing looks sharp. There is the new F350 Platinum's already been converted over. It's got new sounds, so that's nice. So this game sounds absolutely awesome, so I'm excited to try that one out. Probably in the next, well, we got to start making some money first. So not sure who brought this one over, but it looks really good. And whoever done a great job. We'll give you a shout out once we figure that one out. And of course, here is the Chevy 3500. It looks good as well. Looks a little short. A little stocky looking truck, but it might be fine. And that right there, that view, it looks okay. But we'll definitely check that one out too. Show something else. I think I may show one more truck. Maybe not. Anyway, there's a couple nice looking like Mack trucks too that people have brought over already. Those are good looking. Yeah, I think that's it. So not a whole lot on here yet. There's some weird little stuff that you just can't use. But there are some neat stuff, and there's some packs coming out. That little 7810 right there, man. I used the snot out of that tractor in FS19, and I think what is 17, 19, all of them that have had this option, I've used it. So liking that, definitely will have to bring that one into the game as well. That's something I've always liked. I don't think it's in the current game or the standard game, so probably will bring that one in as soon as I can as well. All right, so now we're back here on the farm. Had to stop and do a little shopping, everybody kind of has those moments today where you just kind of browse on your phone or something like that. That's what we were doing there, just bathroom break or something, Anyway, we're now going to field 13 to do a little bit of another contract, of course, and we're going out here to bale some hay for them. I guess it is. I think it was. So kind of these baling missions or quests or whatever you want to call them, contracts. That's what they're called. They're called contracts. They're sometimes kind of time consuming, man. Like I used to, you could just, I don't know. The plowing was like the hardest one, or most time consuming one. Where this one's kind of, this just has a ton of equipment. Like sometimes you gotta dry it. I don't know. It can just be time consuming. This one here, we just mow the little field. And it's a small field. I mean, it's very small. Here, you would think, oh, this won't take me but 30 minutes, and then 2 hours later, you finally get the reward. So that's what we're doing now. We do not own these fields, do not own the equipment, but it's only like $50 to rent this equipment when you're doing it under the leasing, under the contract. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, gonna do a little more fast forwarding here. We're just gonna talk a few things going on the channel. We're looking at Farming Sim 22 as a series. We're looking at Anno 1800 as a series. We're looking at Madden 22 as a series, and NHL 22 as a series. So we've got like 4 series going on. So with that being said, first of the year, we're going to change up some of those, and we're gonna. I keep thinking that I can probably handle 5 series, but right now 4 is giving me a pretty good challenge. So I'm not sure, but I might actually add one more, and then because the Madden season is kind of coming to a close. I mean, we're not done, but I mean we've got just a few more weeks for that. So I think overall we're going to be really close to knocking that season out within another few weeks. So I'm thinking first of the year we're going to be at least adding one more, maybe not permanent adding it, but it'll go back to 4. 4's reasonable. I can handle that and everything else. So definitely, if you're interested in any of that stuff, leave a like, comment, let me know. Go check some of those out. They're all on the channel. Over 80 something videos right now. We're a new YouTube channel. So we started in August 2021. So we've only been going for a few months, but it hasn't been bad. It's been a good run. I mean, we've made some errors. I went through like 3 different editing programs. So I had not previously done any type of editing as far as video editing. I had done musical editing before, but the video editing wasn't bad. I mean, it's just something I had to learn how to do. It's coming around. It's still not the best by no means, but it's coming around. It's doing okay. As far as the channel in general, it's had its ups and downs. We're starting to get more views. We are actually, I think I've seen 3,000 or 4,000 views total this month, or not this month, but within the past 28 days is how YouTube figures it up. So, we're doing okay. There are certain videos that just gets, put out in front of other people. Then there's some that just doesn't go anywhere. Nobody ever clicks on them. Nobody ever does anything with them. So, I'm not getting the right header, not getting the right thumbnail, something. I'm not sure. It's a bunch of things that I blame myself not knowing, honestly, and that's where it's at. But hey, if you're new here, please let me know. You don't even have to subscribe if you're not interested. Just let me know, what you think about the video. If this is not your content, but you're maybe someone just passing by and you see it and you stop, you watch. Let me know. Is it poor video quality, poor editing? I don't know. You guys are what makes me. So, I put something up that I feel like is good enough, and that's where I'm at with it. And there are things that I see. I try to learn something every time I, sit down to this video. So, I'm definitely in it for the long haul. That's for sure. Not something that's gonna fall aside, I don't think, any time in the near future. So excited about that, and I'm doing it just for the fun, and it's kind of a hobby for me right now. So I am really enjoying it. So if you are new here and you want to hang out with me, we've got several things going on, and I can see a pretty exciting future for the channel. So definitely leave a like, subscribe if you have not yet, and at least leave a comment. Let me know what you think about everything and what's going on. So I do appreciate that. Just trying to finish this contract up here. Just basically wanting to just pass some time today with you guys on the channel and talk about some things about what's going on. So that's what that was all about. Not really bored. Just this month in the farming sim, there's just not a lot to do in the month of October. Everything is going to be harvested for the most part prior to October, but you could also wind up seeing a lot more contracts during the time of October. So if you're playing farming sim, I'm gonna tell you, go ahead and get your your contracts out and get to sign them, because you're gonna need them if you're gonna try to play this game realistically. So I guess you could buy some big farms and big fields, but you're gonna have a bunch of dead time. I mean, yeah, you could just you can go to your house and sleep for several months if you wanted to, but if you didn't want to do that, you're going to be harvesting and you're going to be, doing contracts for people. So, we have 3 fields going right now. One is we just planted in the last part, 3, and we have a couple that we bought that just is not ready yet. So, month of November for the channel here, not for the channel, for the series here. We're in October, so it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So tomorrow on game time, we will be harvesting our other 2 fields. So a little busier, I guess you could say, but nothing like crazy busy. We're still going to be harvesting. We're still going to be contracting for people, trying to get things going there. So anyway. Like I said, I hope you're enjoying it, and of course I understand that I am not the greatest YouTuber by no means, and probably will never be. But at least I'm giving it a shot trying to every day, but not every day is optional for me. So anyway, we're just trucking along here, or tractoring along, should I say, trying to get these bales up. So you can kind of watch the time frame go through there. You can kind of see exactly how long it takes to get this field done. Now this actually made us a pretty good chunk of money, but we didn't lose any money. That's the thing about the harvesting and stuff like that. You don't lose money on them, unless of course you rent the equipment and you don't get paid anything. Now that you would lose money on, but this one's like $50, to rent the equipment. It's kind of a no-brainer. I mean, it's time consuming, but you can do it and you can make money on it. I think this one made us like $5,000 or $6,000. I'm not sure if I exactly remember. But also something that was pretty cool was at the end of it, you'll see where we actually, so we took 2 bales with us to the dealer, which that's where they wanted the animal dealer. So we took those and turned them in, and that completed the contract. So we actually winded up with 3 bales of hay. One of them was left over in the field. So we actually just took that one back to the farm. So that one will save us some money when we need a silage bale. So that was pretty neat. And that is another thing that some of these you get a little bit more of a bonus on. That's what happened. I didn't show it on here. It's actually a YouTube short where we actually was harvesting some cotton in one of the shorts videos. But we actually did that and actually made like $30,000 off of the cotton, because for some reason or other the game glitched, gave us the money for the cotton and the contract. So that was pretty crazy. It was interesting. So as you can see right here, we get the the bale wrapper. So after we get the bale wrapper back over to the field, as you can see, you just roll right up to those bales. It slides onto the wrapper, and the little wrapper does it automatically. This looks like something that is not real, but this is real. There is a company that makes this thing, and they actually do use this as a silage wrapper. So pretty cool little gadget there. We will eventually probably have to invest in one of these as well. So right now we don't really need to. We've purchased, there's one rolling down the hill. We've purchased all the stuff we need for the cows right now as far as food and stuff. So the only thing that we had was all, of course, the straw and the hay. We did have plenty of it. So all right, we will take these over to the sale point, and we'll be right back with you. All right, last but not least on the channel, we get the contract to, we started the video where we were actually headed to field 69 to sow it. Now we are actually headed to seed that field. Not seed that field, fertilize that field. We done seeded it. So you think about it, in this episode alone, we made probably 10, 15, no, this was 8,000, I think, for this for fertilizing this. I think we actually get 6,000 for it after we rent the equipment or whatever. But you figure this field alone made us $10,000 to $15,000. So sometimes you don't like that first initial, okay, yeah, I harvested it. Well, if you do the full blown plow it, seed it, fertilize it, harvest it, you're going to get a chunk of money. You're going to get more money than if you were to probably do that field yourself. So sometimes it's being patient with it and just playing it out, let it play out itself. And that's my recommendation. If you're going to do contracts, you've got to stay with that same field, and you tend to make more money with that field. And they will pop up everything, and it seems like they give you a little bit more money if you do them all the time. So pretty cool there. That's that part there. As you can see, we're turning in right here. We're going to fertilize field number 69 and get some extra money. So this episode is all about contracts, and of course the next part 5 will be all about progressing the farm. We will be buying some more buildings, I hope, and definitely selling off some of our product that we have raised. So I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me here today. It's just something to do, something to watch, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. I know some of these may not be 100% interesting, but everything that's going on. But, just if you're going to play a game like this, and you want to do part 1, 2, 3, this is what it's going to take. That's kind of my take on the, this game. So if you're at part 4 or 5, I think this is probably where you're going to be. Of course, kind of limited in some ways of what you might, how fast you can go. I guess that's where we're at. But next month, next episode, we'll be in the month of November, and we'll be able to harvest the rest of our fields. And, of course, still going to be some contracts going on because I don't think there's much you can do about that. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. And, hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not. And hang out here with me. And be waiting around for video part 4 or 5 that's going to come out here in the near future. So, anyway, folks, thanks a lot. And I'll catch you next time.